Hi friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome back to my messy desk. I'm back. We are back. We were gone for 3 days. And I have a pile of stuff on my desk. So literally this is what it looks like. And I need to get some journaling done. Now, I have been posting every day, I think, for you guys. Look at that sweet happy mail I got. Oh, so dang cute. Jenny Magian. I signed up for her Patreon and got a little postcard. Wow, so dang cute. Okay. We were gone like from early Friday morning. So Friday, Saturday, and we got back late last night, which was Sunday, like at midnight. And today's Monday, which is Labor Day here in the US. And it is surprisingly quiet out. I am like really surprised. Like I'm looking out on the water. There's minimal people out. I mean, like really, I thought it would be anyway, whatever. We came home last night because we knew the roads today would be bananas. Okay. So let's see where we're at. I need to first of all, clear this off and figure out where stuff goes. So, and then I'm going to do some journaling. So this will probably be titled like a journal with me. It might be called cleaning off the desk journal with me. I'm not too sure. Oh, these didn't cut all the way. Dang it. Okay, I might have to run those back through. I was playing with my Sizzix machine, obviously. And, oh gosh. I don't know if I try and run that back through or just keep the ones. I don't know. I was going to paint the paper first next time is why I brought this over here as a reminder. So we'll see. We'll keep the two little ones. I think I'll keep this to make some tape, and then this will go in recycling. Yeah. And then I want to show you, I did the same thing with this. Again, this is just stuff that's on my desk. This was a picture out of an ad out of a magazine, obviously. So I thought this would be fabulous. Look at that. So it will probably get some sort of sparkle something treatment. I'm not too sure. Mod Podge or maybe some gold paint. I'm not too sure. I might even layer these. I don't know, but I'm super happy with that. But this will then get saved to make some masking tape or, some pretty decorative tape. So that's why that's here. I think my goal is to try and make some every time I come down to do a page or create something. Like if I have a leftover bit, I want to try and make some, I don't know, the best laid plans, but we'll see. Okay. You guys, we had a weekend. Holy cow. All right, these are the programs from the games this weekend. Here is what my husband got for dinner last night. Oh my gosh. But stuff like this, I think, is like savable. I mean, I think this is what tells part of the story. Right now, I don't have all my stuff down here, which is kind of making me sad. But I think we'll put some stuff in pages and see where it goes. Okay, I did save this because we had Jimmy John's one day, which I'm not a fan of, but it is what it is. So I guess we'll put that in there. And then I saved the popcorn box from the football game. I do have more tickets though, and I don't know where all my tickets are. And then I have my bag from the, spirit store, if you will. And I'm not too sure what I want to do with this because this could make a fun journal in and of itself. So I'm not too sure if I want to cut this out and put it in here or not, but I brought it down. All right. For those of you that are new here, welcome. I'm super glad you're here. If you've been around before, you know the deal. I don't know what I'm doing. I would love to say I'm just going to journal a pretty page today, but that's never what happens. This is some lipstick I bought at Walmart. We went to Walmart and to get some stuff for the kiddo. And I've been hearing a whole bunch of stuff about this. And so I don't know, you guys, I got sucked in. Honestly, I'd like to wear a bright red lipstick. I really would. I want to be the lady that wears a bright red lipstick. I'm working on it. It's not my thing. I quite honestly could wear like something darker. I don't know. Anyway, but it came in this really cool box. So this little gem will be reused. Now, how exactly, I don't know. My original thought, I mean, I'm going to cover it somehow. My original thought is like, let's keep the integrity of it. Let's keep as much red almost as possible, which lends me to like, let's make some sort of Christmas craft out of this, even if I keep it as a box and put things in it to hold Christmas decoration and whatnot. So, that's why this is down here. There's no way this is going in the trash right now. Like that's silliness. So I'm not too sure exactly how I'm going to use it, but it's a beautiful box and it has a magnet closure and everything. So I'm not willing to just toss this. Yeah, so that's that. All right. Whoo, Nelly. Okay, I made this journal. This is a sticky note that's here for a reason, so I have to put it on my page, and I think it goes in my August book, so I'll put it here with my August book. You guys, this September journal, I'm afraid to open it. Yes, there will be videos up on this journal, the making of it, like what I did, whatnot, decorating it, etc. It is a hot mess. There is no way around it. This journal is, yeah, it is what it is. Okay. So here's where we're at. Today is Monday, the 5th of September, and I have very little in here. I did try and prep a little bit before we left. And so this is where we left off. So this will be like my cover page. I put like the inside of a book here, a stamp, a card, whatever. And then this is, I think, the idea down here somehow. I'm going to figure out a title. It'll just say like September here. Okay. Here is where we're going to do the calendar. Is this a today thing? I don't know. It might be a today thing. What do you think? I'm not too sure. Let's see what I have. Oh gosh, you guys, now here comes my husband. He just came in. I kid you not. The minute I turn on the camera. I don't know if I thought there was maybe numbers in here. I was looking really quickly. So no, there's no numbers in here. All right. Well, I do have all my numbers. I know you guys know that. I just was looking to see if there was a set right here ready to be loved on, ready to be used. Let's get out this first. Did you hear it all fall? Yeah, it just all fell. It's okay. It's okay. I'm in my alpha book, which I know doesn't make a lot of sense, but there's some sheets that are half alpha, half numbers, and so I did toss them in here. I thought I would look here first. Well, we don't quite have this. Okay, so let me walk you through what happens so far. Oh, we could cut up pictures. That would be fun, because I did print out some pictures. Yeah, I don't have... I have some stuff like this we could use, but that would mean like only 1 through 10 was this way, and then I don't have, anything matching. I can't, there's not a full set, so I can't even disperse them throughout the month, even randomly. Now, I do have some chipboard numbers that I'm not willing to use because that would just be a thick mess. So we'll go to our other... Yeah, I had some stuff sitting on that, and then it all came down. It's okay. So here's my normal numbers that I use for the days. So maybe we'll prep the days. And then I have some books like this, or books, well, I guess sticker books in here. Here's my numbers right here. So we could use these. I have 2 more sheets. These are very small, and ironically, these are larger boxes this month. So I don't need the small ones. I guess what I could do, though, is cut them down so they are at least fitting in there. And I'm just going to finger through here really quickly to see if there's any more. All right, let's see if we can find a set that we want to use, or something that we want to use in here. My husband's handing me a beer. Mirror Pond Pale Ale. It's an adult channel, so is this really my favorite? No, it's not. That's not my favorite. And he knew that when he handed it to me. I don't really like pale ale, so. All right, here's some number from Lynn a while ago. Ironically, I want to kind of save those. I mean, I can print out another sheet, but, and I have some sticker numbers in here. I'm not loving any of these. Okay, so I'm not in love with any of this. I'm not going to push this. It'll come. When it happens, it'll happen. So I'm not going to push it right now for sure. And we'll look through another box and see. Yeah. Let's look in this little gem of a gem and see what we want to do. Maybe we'll prep our pages. And, see, look, see what I'm saying? Now this could work for, do you hear him? This could work for a bunch of them. Not all of them. I don't have enough for all of them, but it could work for some. So let's just play. We're going to do this. Now, I outlined this in green really quickly. It is erasable. We need to decide what we want to do this. I'm thinking, I had a crazy thought. What about washi? What about washi this month? I don't know. That seems a little crazy. Excuse me let's do it, you guys. What do you think? I'm drawn to the green just because it's September and that's my color really for September. What if we did something? No, see, that's getting too crazy. I don't want to hate it from the very get-go. Maybe we'll just do the green. I feel like this is too much. We're going to do green. Are we going to do washi is the question. Sure. Why not? Let's live on the edge. This is going to be exciting. Okay. We're going to be daring. I mean, worst case scenario, we can pull it up, right? Plus, look at all the washi we're using, you guys. I know. So I think my brain wants me to just do like all the across. I appreciate your comments on one of the last videos. A lot of you said, because I was asking about lives. Well, like this would be a good example. You know what it is? Here's what it is. A lot of times I don't know how much time I can spend on here. When I plan a live or when I do go live, it's often because I know I have a big chunk of time, like my family's away or, you know what I'm saying? Okay. When my people are home and this is now my primary person upstairs, I sometimes don't know how much time I have. So literally right now we've been cleaning. He is, been working outside in the yard, crazy, crazy, crazy because it's a little warm outside. But anyway, and then like I grabbed a little beverage and I came down here and and then he's here. So like if he wants to watch a movie or if we need to run air, I don't know. Sometimes I'm not that planned out, I guess, is what I'm saying. And so I'd hate to go live and be like, oh, I have to go. If I'm filming, I just trash it, you know, I just literally throw it in the trash. So, all right. Sometimes I salvage them and, you know, glue them together, if you will. I don't know what that's called in iPhone editing world, but you know, but that's a lot of work. I'm not going to lie. Like the editing is not, now, okay, I'm going to do this one like this. And these I'm going to drop down because this isn't actual days up here. I mean, there's not straight and there's crooked, right? Okay. And we don't have any plans today because we were going to be gone. And, well, quite frankly, we knew we'd be tired, but we also didn't know for sure. Like, are we going to, I don't know. Like, we wanted to come home yesterday, but it was like, shoot, you know, 30 days has September. Yeah. So then this one ends here. So I'll just do this. Yes, I'm a grown adult and I don't know how many days are in each month and I still have to recite the poem that I learned when I was 5. It's okay. It's okay. All right, we're going to do that. Okay, you guys, oh, look at that. We're using up tape. We're using up tape. Okay, this is going to be September. Let's see. Okay. We're gonna start with that, you guys. I don't know how well this tape's gonna stick is my only concern, like if I should have put a little glue down first, but you know, it's okay. It's okay. So let's see. I don't have okay, I have 4 2s, which means I think I'll use, you know, 1 up here. And then we'll come down here to like 20, because that'll be 20. And I don't have, now, do we want to match colors? That could be really, we're not going to match colors because that will get really quirky really quick. Okay. 20, 21, 28. This is 29. We could do a 29. And okay. And then we have one more 2. So we could do like 12. Because I have another 1. 8, 9, 10, 11. This is 12. So we'll do a 12. All right, and then I have 2 1s. So I'm not going to use it on 11. We'll do something in here. This could be like 16. Right? And then we could do, I mean, it's like really this whole row, right? 16, 17, 18, 19. I guess I'll do 10. All right, we'll do 10. And then do we want to do 3? I guess we have enough 3s. We could do 3. I just don't want them all, like I don't want this row to have all numbers and this row to have none of this set, because we're going to have to, plug in with a different set, obviously. So like 18 is out, 28 is out. So I guess I'll do an 8 here. But that's that's all of our numbers really, because we only have 1s and 2s to make that happen. This one's going to bother me, so we'll move him. Don't know why, but he needs to go over here. Oh my goodness, little guy, hold on. There's not many of you. I can't kill you. All right. So I feel like I want to skip 3 because, again, I don't want the whole row. And maybe we'll do a 4 there. I guess that looks fine. 4. We could do a 5. We could do a 6 here. We'll use that as the 6. 7, 8, skip 9. So it's kind of like that's every other one here. 11, 12, 13, 14 I don't have. Like I have nothing else here. I have nothing else here. So the next one I could do is a 30. Now I'm going to leave these out because I don't know what my other numbers are going to be. So I'm just going to put them, well, I'll put them back where I got them. That's where they go. That's their container. We'll put them back in here for now. Okay. Until we can figure out what we want to do. I mean, I have some other numbers like this from Lynn we could use. I do have some just black and whites. I could mix and match it with those maybe. Does this fit in here? That'd be lovely if it did. It sure does. That's gorgeous. I wonder if I could just plug in with those. That'd be kind of fun. I don't have a full set. Obviously, there's a little tiny 2. I would throw it away, but I will need it. I promise you. The minute I put it into the bucket, I'll need it. So we're not doing that. So can I just put a 3 and like do it? I mean, I guess I need to kind of. You guys, this weekend was like so much fun because it is like officially fall, like sports started. We went to the first football game. I'm sad today. What is going on with my glue? What is happening? Oh gosh. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, you know, Allison and glue don't get along. I don't know. We'll just do that. Okay. So for 5, we have a 5. Yeah, so it was fun. And we drove from our house. We left early Friday morning. I'm glad we did it, but like we could have left later. We got the wrong time for the game is what happened. And so, but we would have hit traffic really bad if we had left later. I mean, we could have left like an hour later, but yeah. Anyway, so we left early Friday morning, like at 3:00, and drove out to Montana to see the mighty, mighty Roo. And oh my gosh, it was a hoot. It was a hoot. And I mean, you gotta like, you gotta prepare when you surprise people. I don't care who they are. You gotta prepare for it not necessarily going the way you think it should go, right? Because you're surprising them. Some people take better to that than others. Ironically, Rue is not really one of those that takes well to surprises. But she did great. She did great. But you also have to consider, like, she's a freshman in college, okay? Okay. And we showed up to her dorm room. Like, but anyway, it was super fun. And we like walked in and we hugged her, and she actually came running down the hall when she realized we were there. But I guess I'll cut these apart and figure out what I'm going to do with the rest. Anyway, so there were, kids in her dorm room, and we're like, because we knew she had to eat before the game. And so we're like, what's the plan? Like, you still have to eat. And so I'm like, let's go. Like, we'll take whoever, like whoever's here, let's go to lunch if you want to go. And anyway, so one of her friends ended up coming with us. The others were like, I have to study. I'm so sorry. Thank you. And I was like, are you serious right now? Like, oh, what good kids, right? So her roommate actually couldn't join us. But anyway, another little friend was there, and they came, and so we had a great time. And we actually ran into, it was recruit weekend. So the girls that the team is recruiting for the following year, this was the weekend they were visiting on their official visit. And so we got to meet them early, and whatever, they were having lunch, in where we went to lunch. And yeah, it was cool. And then we got some business stuff done on campus for a second, and then we said goodbye, and she had to go, get ready for the game. And so we showed up at the game, and we met, all the other parents, or, the ones that are there, of course. And oh my gosh, it was so much fun. One of the moms has started like a tailgating thing, and oh gosh, it was just a hoot. So great game. Hot. It was hot. And I kept saying to my husband, like, the sky doesn't look super amazing. Like, I get we're from Washington and we have some clear skies. And I know when we travel other places, certainly down to California and stuff, I'm like, oh, I understand. Like, we don't, okay, look, you guys, I'm missing a 22. Out of all the numbers, yeah, I'm missing a 22. So we might be piecing something together at this point. We'll see. Anyway, 21, 22, 23 is right here. So I was like, something, like, it just looks foggy. It doesn't, like, it's not fog. I know it's not smog. I was like, no, it's fog. I think it's going to lift. And it was just weird. And then that night, the sun setting was a burning orange, like bright pink, red, orange. And I was like, something's going on. And I'm a ding dong, and we weren't reading the news, and I feel stupid or whatever, but there's apparently really bad fires like in Canada. So I apologize for not knowing that, my dear Canadian friends. And I hope everyone's okay. So anyway, Montana was, by the end of the weekend, like covered in soot, and not covered, but like covered is extreme, or like an exaggeration, but when we woke up in the morning, there was soot on the windshields, and yeah. So anyway, that was kind of like a weird blessing, whatever, with the weather, because it was this kind of overcast haziness all the time. I know that sounds horrible, but anyway, and we're very fortunate that they didn't have to cancel games. So I just pray that everyone is okay up in Canada. I actually need to go look it up and figure out more about it, because I don't know. And someone just had mentioned it. It wasn't anything like that we had a serious topic about. And I was like, oh my gosh, I hadn't heard anything. And as we drove home yesterday, it totally like cleared as we drove like through Idaho and back into Washington. Like there's nothing here. It's like bright blue, beautiful out and whatever. So it's definitely east of us. And so my heart goes out to everyone. I hope everyone's okay with that. So, excuse me. Anyway, so that was Friday. We went to the game, and then because we had no plans, it gets a little squirrely, right? We were like, well, we'll take you to dinner. But it was just like later than we thought. And so we ended up, and then, oh my gosh, you guys. Okay. So I'll obviously talk about it when I journal it, but okay. So we went downtown, and I don't know why we thought that was a good idea, but we did. It was crazy. I mean, it's the first big football weekend, right? And I will say it was not just college kids. It was, I mean, families were out, multiple generations. There was kids, there was like everything. I mean, it was just busy. And that might just be how downtown Missoula is. I'm not too sure. Like during football season or during college town season, I don't have any idea, but it was slammed. And again, it was all ages. There was grandparents out with kids having ice cream, but it was busy, and we walked, and we were like, shoot, that place is over an hour wait, and that place is over. So anyway, there's also some people that are just kind of hanging out on the street, right? If you know what I'm saying. And you just kind of walk by them, right? You just go about your business, mind your own business, which works. So we were walking, and we're just walking down the street, and there's a guy, and he's kind of having, well, not kind of, sorry, my husband's down here. He's not kind of he's having a conversation, like with himself, right? And so we're just like, keep walking, and, oh, my husband, he's cracking me up. We're just like walk by him, right? So I push Rue to the side of me, and I walk, whatever. And as we walk by him, he starts like having a conversation, but with us, like, and he's mad. Like, he's like dropping every F-bomb at us. He's now screaming. Well, he was saying inappropriate things about Rue, right? Which is par for the course. I mean, I know that's sad, but she's not going to have her parents there and I'm like, just keep walking. It is what it is, whatever. So, but then when we didn't like respond, he was mad. Look at these. I got these out. These are fun. I don't know if I have everything, so I'm just checking, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I should have them all. Okay, should we use these? Maybe we'll wait. Okay, I'm feeling like I'm rushing it. So we'll wait. So those numbers look fine to me. We're going to do some color and some wonkiness. They're a little, I need to put the days of the week on, and then I'm going to put a September up here. I think that the stamp's going to fit-ish. If not, I'm going to stamp it on something else and cut it out and put it in here. So it's all going to be perfect. It'll be great. And then this will be my monthly calendar. I do want to do this edge. You guys, you didn't tell me. No one was yelling at me. Or maybe you were. Maybe I just heard it. All right. So anyway, we're walking, and this guy, he's now like really mad, okay, that we've ignored him, which was kind of strange because literally, I'm not kidding, like he was having a conversation with himself. And as we walked by, anyway, it doesn't matter. He's pissed. And so I'm like, let's just, just keep walking, keep walking. So we walk, and he finally stops yelling, right? And we go off, and we keep walking, and we finally find this place like for dinner, like 2 blocks over and 1 block down. I mean, it was not like one door away from where this whole situation happened. Okay, fine. So we go in, and it's a very tiny little place. It's literally like a pizza place to go. They want you to take it for the most part, but there's one table kind of in the middle that's almost like a stand-up kind of bar, like counter. And then there's one counter along the window that seats 4 people, and we're 3, right? Look at that. So we're like, we really wanted to sit down and eat. I didn't want to take it back to our Airbnb or whatever. Like, anyway, so I'm like, let's just eat here. It's fine. It was late. I was like tired and hungry at this point. So we're like, let's just make this happen. So, we sit down in the window. So it's, I mean, the bar, I'm not kidding. Like the bar is probably as wide as my desk. There's a giant glass window, right? And we're eating, our pizza comes, and here comes the guy right in front of us. And he's walking, and then he stops. He sees us like in the window, right? And he stops and he like looks at us. And then he starts doing all this bizarre behavior and like trying to grab our attention. And I was like, Shelby, like, just don't look at him. And my husband's just like, oh my gosh. And, I mean, it was hard. I kid you not. He was like 2 feet away from us, but there was a window between us. So then I'm just like, just don't pay him attention. He'll go away, And so, well, he's not going away. And he escalates and escalates and escalates. And I'm like, just don't look at him, right? He then starts banging on the window, the glass window, and he's like flipping us off and he's yelling all sorts of profanities. I mean, it got crazy quick, okay? Crazy quick. So one of the guys from the restaurant goes out and he's like being very kind. He's like, hey, sir, you need to go away. Like, you can't bother, our patrons. And I totally, you guys, could I just pay attention for a minute? I'm going to cut him with my scissors because I'm a little, now I'm mad. So he's not going anywhere and he engages with this guy then. Well, then the bigger guy comes out, right? And he's pissed. And so he goes up and confronts him and the guy starts escalating even more and is like yelling and like craziness, right? To which point he then like pushes the pizza manager guy or whatever. And this guy took this guy down in like whatever form. I don't even know what it was. If it was like jujitsu or army stuff. I don't even know. But the guy was like on the floor. And everyone's like, oh my God, oh my God. And they're like, call the police. And because now he's like yelling and he's floundering. Oh my gosh. And we're like in the window still, just like, do we eat our pizza? Like, what do we do? And, because he was clearly like fixated on us at this point. He was not going away. It wasn't like random, just trying. He wasn't even asking like, could I have food? I mean, it was crazy. I'm not joking. So then they call the police and the police come out of, seriously, there was one car quick and then there was 2 cars, right? And they must have called for backup because by the time this all ended, there was 4 police cars there dealing with this guy. And he was legitimately still screaming and throwing punches. And it was crazy. And, he's telling the cops, he's like, that guy antagonized me. He makes me mad. Like talking about my husband. And my husband's like, oh my God, did I antagonize him? I'm like, I don't care what you did. Like, I'm sure you did antagonize him in his mind. You know what I mean? But like, yeah. And I just kept thinking to myself, like, this is kind of crazy. This is kind of funny, blah, 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 blah. But I also was thinking to myself, like, I'm glad Rue was there with us. And like, she knows, like, right? But she's never dealt with something like that, like up close and personal. I was like, kiddo, what would you do if this was you and your roommate? You know what I mean? Like, at what point would you have done something different? Or because honestly, I had already told them, like, when we leave here, we're walking a different way and we are, you know what I mean? Because I didn't know where he was when he had started to leave. So it was just crazy. So yeah, that was Friday night dinner. I should document that more. Okay. Here's the pictures that you saw me cut up. I do have, this is the wrong ticket from the wrong day. Okay. This goes in the other book. That's where that is. I don't have my tickets, which is, oh my gosh, my sweet husband. He ordered them online and then he made the woman give us the paper copies, because he's like, my wife wants them for her scrapbook. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're the best. All right. All right. So let me divvy these up. Let's see. This is so Friday was soccer. Saturday, oh my gosh, look at this. Saturday was maroon out. I should print this bigger. I I should print this bigger. This is shoot. Maybe I'll print these bigger. Oh my gosh, we went to the football game. We had a blast. Um yeah. So it was maroon out. It was, I mean, you can't see. It's like any college town, but I mean, this is all the student section. This is the first row. All the football guys and everything are right here. And these rowdy ruckus makers, here's the cheerleaders. And my little Roo is like right there. Oh, it was crazy. It was so much fun. Okay, here's our seats. This is the end zone. This is our seats. Well, we walked down to the bar or whatever. You guys, we were with the band. I'm not kidding. My husband and I looked at our seats. I'm like, are you sure these are our seats? He's like, I don't know. It says these are our seats. I'm like, this seems really strange. Nope, we're literally with the band. I'm not joking. Not joking. Okay, here's Friday's game. Oh, I want to put that way. I mean, it should go, you know what I mean? Oh, I could put that on there. That was really fun. We could do that. And then this was Saturday. We did, oh, you guys, that was fun. We missed some of it that I wanted to see, like the before game stuff. So I'm kind of bummed about that, but it was really fun. We tailgated with the other parents and had fun. So this will all be maroon and football stuff. And I have some football paper, but that's why I made it all red. So don't panic. It's not supposed to look, it's not like horrible or anything. This, you guys, this is that yes glue. Oh, we're having a day with it. I tell you what, this was yesterday. I don't know where this needs to go. It can go anywhere. This was saying goodbye. So maybe something like that. And then maybe I'll put this on this page. We walked through campus, you know, on the way to the game, and all the students and sororities and all that kind of stuff were outside. I always take a picture in front of the sorority house, and then this was some of the stuff that was on campus for Rush. And okay, so that's kind of what we're doing here. Okay, that's exciting. So maybe we'll get out more. I left this unglued on purpose just because I want to see how the paper adjusts. Yeah. And then this is all yesterday. We went for a fun hike yesterday morning, and then we went to her game, and then we had to say goodbye, and that made me cry. All right, I do have all my printables from this month that I don't have in front of me. So where they are, I do not know. I do not know. Okay, so this is today. Now this is the design I made with like one day. Sorry, let me put the rest of my stuff in these pages so we at least have them. This is Friday. I got two because I didn't quite know how. Well, I mean, you know, this is yesterday. This is, let me just do this. Okay, this is, yeah, Sunday. And then this is Friday. And I don't know what we're going to do with all this. Like, I'm not, like, do I make her a separate scrapbook of every single? I was like, no, that's not happening. This is actually game day. We got a sandwich here, so but this is game day too. And we also, they had this on this day also. So I'll figure out what I want to do. So I'm going to leave it like this for now. And this was also Friday. So we'll put that in there. Right? Yeah. Okay. So that's that. Here is the, oh my gosh, I'm dying. I need to keep this. We were literally like right here, section 116, and the band sits in rows like 1 through 16, and we were row 17. Oh, it was a rowdy section, I'll tell you what, because the other people in this section were all, here's the cool part, they do not have nets up in those goalposts. And so when they kick the field goals and all that, it comes straight through and people catch them. It's super fun. It was a blast. It was a total blast. They had like pizza with the president. I've never heard this. They did not have this when I went to college. But anyway, at like whatever time of the game, they delivered. Do I want to say how many? I mean, like I would say 100 boxes of pizza. I'm not even too sure. But anyway, to the student section. And it's a sponsor thing. And so this is Sunday. Okay. I'm just going to put it down here. It's a sponsor thing, right? And so they order the pizza, and then on the top of every box, it's like brought to you by, whatever, so-and-so escrow or something. And it goes up on the Jumbotron. But anyway, they deliver this pizza. So they deliver like 20 boxes to the band area for them to pass up and pass around. And then the rest of the boxes they take, or at the same time, they take these boxes over to that student section. You guys, they hand out like all these boxes of pizza, and those kids, I was like kind of impressed. I'm not going to lie. Like the first row gets all the boxes and they pass them up and up and up and up. And then, they take a piece and pass it down and take a piece and pass it down. I was like, there's no way. Like I was kind of sad because I was like, Rue's not going to get one. She got a piece of pizza. It was so cute. It was so cute. And then, of course, the shenanigans, right? So then they're making towers of pizza boxes. And then everyone cut off the top of the pizza box and they made all these signs for the football game. I was like, oh my gosh, these kids are hilarious. So I thought that was kind of fun. Okay, so this is the 5th, which is Monday. So let's do numbers, and then I think we'll be done for this little fun time together. And I'll go check in on the hubby and see how he's doing. But see, so I have like this came on the scrapbooking stack. This I'll use for like a die cut, but these right here can be used for numbers. So let's cut these out. So we have them. This, trash, recycle, don't panic, recycle. That I'll put in the die cut pile. And then these we have. So let's just see what we have for numbers. All right, what day are we on? 5. Yeah. Did I print up new numbers? I don't think. Oh, yes, I did. Well, that's a bummer because yeah, I printed up my printables from Pam and she had new numbers that I liked, so I printed them. Well, where are they though? I mean, like, I thought I brought them down here and I did not. But they're like a mouse or something. Shoot. Okay, well, we're not going to use them. That's what's going to happen. Because I don't want to get up and I want to do this. Okay, we're going to use the 5 here. It's too big for that. Oh, okay. So when I prepped this journal, I thought like we'll do 1 page of the plain grid, 1 page with scrapbooking paper. And I glued 2 pages together so it'd be thick enough. Now this is the Yes glue. I did not know what it would do. I've been gone for 4 days. Well, since I did this. I did it Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah. So this is what it still looks like. So that's not going to go away, obviously. I mean, I'm assuming it's user error. I'm assuming there's too much glue in here or something that it, see this. So that's a little sad face for me, but it doesn't really matter, right, for this journal, because obviously it's going to have paint all over it. It's going to have whatever. But this is a lot of real estate for me. I'm curious if I want to, cover the other page in like scrapbooking paper, but that's not a right now decision. I'm just kind of thinking and looking like, to add color. I could certainly add paint, but there's so much other things we could do. I'm just thinking like if I want to add an actual piece of scrapbooking paper. So that's all I'm thinking about. We're going to do this for 6 because that's close enough, and looks fine. And it's a big number. I am going to cut this down to this red border though. And no, it doesn't match perfectly. No, it does not have to. All right, so we'll do that. And it goes on with glue that looks like this. You guys, so many people commented on the Yes glue. Look at me. What is happening? You guys, I guess the Yes glue is kind of expensive. Like for real. There was a couple crazy comments on how much people found it for on different listings. And I was blown away. So now I feel bad for using it. 1, because it's expensive glue, like good glue. Someone said that's what they use in art school. I'm like, oh my gosh. And 2, I feel bad because I don't know how to use it, obviously. Like, what is that? I think it's, I know what it is. It's the glue, but like, why? Did I use the 5 like this? I think I did. I really like these. Well, plus they're just big, right? I'm going to have to mat it or something, but that one's kind of fun. And I'm just looking through my options here. We have a giant fire truck, but I'm not loving the fire truck. So I have a 7, but that's too similar to what we just did. So, I would say it's like the big guy. All right, we're going to use the little yellow one. I like him. And I think what we can do is mount him on a red square is what will work. So we'll mount him on this red square. And I'm going to like loose cut this, even including the green around it. Guess I'm feeling kind of bad, like it's Labor Day and we don't have any plans. And it's too late. Like, I'm like, do I go to the store and get some steaks and barbecue them? And it's Labor Day. Like, we normally, I don't know. But I'm not really in the mood, so. But we also have no food. And I normally go to the store on Mondays, and today's Monday. But, this glue stick's gluey. I'm not too sure what we're going to do for dinner is what I'm trying to say. And I'm feeling like I probably should have, which isn't a word I like to use, gone to the market to get some good food today. But I don't want to do it. So there you have it. I don't want to. All right, here's number 8. What do we want to do? Again, well, this one's kind of fun. These are fun. These are from Pam. Oh, well, that one's fun. Oh, and this one's fun. Let's do that big guy. Although I like this one. And we're kind of loosely in the school theme. So I like the little counting card. And I probably won't use it for, October, November, December type thing. So this is a great month to use it. Well, I was going to go one way. We're going to go the other way. So we'll do that. All right. So our trip with Rue was great. She was happy to see us. Once the anxiety, oh my gosh. So I did take notes, like detailed notes on my phone, because I did not take my journal. I had prepped it and I had said in the video I was going to take it, and then I said no, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to take it. Of course I did not take it, and no, I did not wish I had, because there was no time. I was not going to journal. So I really like that one. But I took some detailed notes. So it's little things you forget, but you don't. But I'm like, oh, I haven't told you guys. I probably would have, whatever. Friday we went to her game. Oh, so the other thing, okay, so the other whole thing that's happening, like I said, is the recruits are in town this weekend. So they're all, not all, many of the girls are assigned a girl to hang out with, show around, all the good stuff. Okay, so Rue had a girl. She was one. They like split it, right? So anyway, so she was assigned this girl. So she had like duties, if you not duties, but things, show up here, escort your person, right? That type of thing. So we didn't have a lot of time with her. I mean, honestly, which is totally fine. But that's why it was like dinner was kind of like a rushed thing. And so because she had to go get back and like take this girl. Anyway, okay. So do I just leave that? I know I'm going to cut it out a little bit more. Okay. So yeah. So Friday night we drop her off and at her dorm, and she's going to go, over to this other place, get, hang out with the girls, get her girl, do whatever, ice cream. I don't even know, whatever. So we say goodbye. We go run errands. We go to the hardware store to get some stuff. I don't even know, right? Okay. I kid you not. We drive to our Airbnb, and this sweet child calls me at like 10:30. No, text me, sorry. And I'm in bed. And my husband's exhausted because I drove for like an hour and a half in the morning. He did the rest of the driving. It was early. I kid you not. He's put his head down on his pillow, and she texts like 10:30, and she's like, "Hey, did I leave my car keys in the back of your car?" I'm like, "What?" So I'm like, "I didn't see them." Like, okay, I'll go check, right? And then of course I can't do that without my husband being like, "What's wrong? What's going on? Why? Like, what's happening?" I'm like, "It's okay. Like, she thinks she left her keys in the back of the car. Like, I'm just gonna go check." And he's like, "I'll go. It's no big deal. Our car's parked like right outside of our Airbnb, but still." So no, we can't find the keys. So then, if you remember, my sweet little child was locked out of her dorm like 2 weeks ago. And I was like, Rue, what is going on? But I also understand, like, she was a little, look at the green. I'm going to do the green. Is that too green? I'm doing it anyway. I'm doing it. So she was a little frazzled with us there. You know what I mean? Like, things were a little different than she thought they were going to be, and just whatever. And we were like she was going to drive, and we're like, "Oh no, we'll drive you." And she hopped in our car and off we went. If she had driven herself, she would have known she didn't have her keys. You know what I'm saying? So regardless, 10:30 at night, my husband's like, "Oh my God." So he's like, "I'll go look," right? Oh, shoot. Okay. I also am, I have this tape over here. This is what I saved the tape for. I'm going to use the green 10. We'll work it out later. Should I use the blue? We'll use the blue or the tape. We have it out. Stop it, Allison. So yeah, so he's like, "I'll go help her look," right? And we're like, "Oh my gosh." So I'm texting her while she's like waiting on him to, my exhausted husband, poor thing. I'm like, "Okay, look, close your eyes." You know the deal. Where's the last place you remember having them, right? Like, we did this, you said that, this happened, and then that happened. And then she's like, "I know I had them like at the locker room. When I came out of the locker room, we're like, okay. And so we're looking at the pictures, right? And she's holding all this stuff because there's like so many people there and everyone's taking pictures. And I was like, Rue, I can't see them in your hand. Like, do you remember? Because we were, anyway, blah, 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 right? So he can't find them. And so now he goes into like panic mode. Well, they drive back to the soccer field. I'm putting that on there. I probably could have cut around the tent. I thought the square looked kind of cool. And it's clear enough. It's fine. We're just going to leave it like that. So he drove her back to the soccer field. Well, of course, they can't get in, right? So now they're panicked. And my husband's like, we're going to have to call a whatever and the dealership and the thing and get in. She doesn't have a spare, right? So she's freaking out. It's Friday night, and at midnight, they start towing cars to get out of the parking lots. The students aren't allowed to park in most of the lots for the football game. They all have to corral out, right? Because they want the paid people with season tickets to be able to park next to the stadium. Oh my God. So needless to say, Friday night, nobody slept well. We pick her up. So I'm like, do you need us to give you a ride in the morning? Because she has PT earlier than the rest of the team has practice or warm up, whatever. Practice. It was practice on Saturday. She's like, yeah. So we leave our place at 7 a.m. And I'm like, honey, am I dressing for the day at this point? Or is this, he's like, just dress for the day. I'm like, okay, I'm doing it. So we leave at 7 o'clock in the morning to go get her. And she looks, I mean, the poor thing, she looks exhausted and she's emotionally exhausted. And I know she's embarrassed or whatever, like, what, I don't know. So it's like, I'm like, honey, it's okay. We'll figure it out. So she wants to go early. She has to be at PT at 8 o'clock, but she wants to go early and see if her keys are inside the locker room. They looked in the parking lot. They looked like everywhere that they had access to. This does not match. I know, it's okay. We'll make it work. And then we had already called campus security and we're like, we're going to put a note on the car. She cannot move the car. We do not have the keys. Like, please don't tow the car. Okay. And the security's like, okay, you have to call me back at 8 o'clock in the morning. Because that's when like we'll start towing and we'll see what we can do. It's like, oh my God. Okay. So thankfully the keys were in the locker room. They had fallen. I don't know the logistics of it. Oh my gosh, look at the 13 we already put on today. Anyway, they had fallen like between this table and the wall type thing. It doesn't matter. Literally, like, thank you, God. Okay, so, yeah, see the glue? I mean, I get it's the wetness from the glue. Like, I don't know. I have to use it more sparingly, I guess, and spread it more evenly. Both things are not Allison, like, yeah. Okay, this is a tough one. I am going to, because I've been using a lot of the cards. These are the top two that pop my eye really quickly here. The card, obviously, but look at this one from Pam. I'm going to use this one. This one looks like school. And this is pink, so whatever, we'll use it later. Yeah, I love these numbers. I don't know what month these were from. I was trying to look, but so anyway, yeah, thank you, Jesus. She found the the keys, because that just would have thrown our entire day off. I mean, it sounds horrible, but. So anyway, she had PT and then practice. My husband and I left. She's having difficulty with her phone. Something's wonky with it. We try and go run errands. Nothing's open. These people, nothing's open till like 10, 10:30, blah, blah, blah. It's 8 a.m. We're like ready to go. I'm like, I need things open. I need people to help me with stuff. Nothing. no one's worried about anything. 10 o'clock. So my husband and I are trying to get, oh, it was horrible. I'm not going to lie. It was horrible. Tempers got a little flared, and yeah, we were at our wits' end. And what we should have done is gone home and taken a nap. That's what we should have done, because we were exhausted, like emotionally and physically exhausted. But we did not. And so it made for a little bit of a long morning, but it all worked out. She got done. We went and dropped her at her next thing. And then we moved her. Well, we had moved her car before practice. We went back and moved her car. It didn't get towed. And then did all the stuff. And then we ran more errands. We took her to where she needed to go. It was crazy. Then we went to the football game. And we were worried we weren't going to be able to see her. But we could. It was super cool. We were right down there. And so that was fun. And then, let's see. Oh, that's cool. Is that not cool? That's perfect. Look at the color. I mean, I'm tempted to put it over here, but I want to put it over here to like pull the color. But oh my gosh, that's awesome. So yeah, so we went to the football game. We had a great time. And then afterwards grabbed her and went and did some shopping, like for, essentials, if you will. The girl needs some shampoo and, I don't know what else, razors and toothpaste, all the stuff that kids need that they don't, buy until they need it. So we did all that. We packed her up with some more food for her dorm room, like snacky stuff. She has the meal plan and whatever, but, and then we took her and one of her teammates out for dinner. And that was lovely. That was lovely. Her teammate is an amazing player and has kind of mentored Rue since she got there. And it was just so sweet. But it was really cool to talk to her. Like, yeah, just amazing. So to talk to her about her experience and traveling and playing on a professional team and just like all the cool stuff, like for someone, who's a couple years older than Rue and has been playing, and just really cool and a grounded, oh my gosh, she's just so grounded and amazing. And she was talking about her plans for law school after she graduates, and just great experience. So totally happy with that. I am tempted to get a little crazy here and this is very dangerous because Allison's feeling crafty and like, I don't know. We're going to just go for it though, because the worst case scenario is we just glue a piece of paper over this sucker. So we're going to do, see this, I'm going to do that with, like, I'm going to do that like that. And then I'm going to, do that. And then I don't know. Okay, so I like the red and the yellow, and I don't like the green, but that's okay. We're just going to make it work. We're going to go from there. Now, the yellow is a gelato. The red is a Target watercolor crayon, and the green was a watercolor crayon thing also. I want to put this right here because the glue is horrible, but I'm going to pop it down here into this corner, and we're going to worry about this sucker later, okay? But that's a little bit of color on this page, so... And I might paint the rest orange to kind of mirror this other page. We might kind of try and mirror it. We'll see. We don't know yet. It's not the 16th. All right, there we go. So that was Saturday. We had a great time. And then we were going to leave Sunday after her game. And she says, like, Mom, do you think you could stay for a little bit after? And yes, Yes. Yes, we can. I don't know what the rest of it was. I don't care. Yes, we can stay. If your college daughter asks you to stay for a little bit and spend time with her, the answer is yes, of course. And so, because again, we could have stayed until today, but we knew today's bananas driving, you guys. If you're not here in the US or whatever, I don't know, it would have been horrible. And all the other parents we talked to were like, oh, yeah, we're leaving early on, even early on today. And I was like, well, that's a stupid waste of our money. Where I'm not going to do that. Like, I'm not going to pay for a hotel or Airbnb rather, but to get up at 4 and leave like that doesn't make sense anyway. So yeah, she asked us to hang out a little bit, so we had a great time. We walked around town, we had a nice lunch and visited, and then got her all kind of situated with some other stuff, like got her bike all set, like, a little bit more helping her get situated. So yeah, my baby girl, my baby girl. So and then we drove home. Well, I say we. My husband drove home. I sat in the passenger seat, and I was awake the whole time, which is new. We joke, right? Because although on the way there on Friday, I didn't sleep very much, really. And I ended up driving for, well, almost 2 hours. But the first time we drove out there, and often when we're on road trips, like I'll sleep, I hunker down. And especially if we leave at 2 or 3 in the morning, and I wake up and we're like obviously more than halfway there. So I always joke with them. I'm like, that drive wasn't bad. And so like the first time we drove there, I was like, oh yeah, it was only like 2.5 hours because I slept for most of it, And so on the way home, I don't do that because it's the middle of the day when we leave or whatever. But I will normally kind of close my eyes, if you will, for a bit. And did not do that this time. And so it was a little bit of a long drive because also, I don't know, there's something about the sun going down, at least for me and at least for my husband, when you're driving, like the sun going down is like, wah, wah. The sun coming up, it's like you leave in the dark, but the sun comes up and it's like, okay, let's go. Let's start our day. But when the sun goes down, so it was a little hard because we were obviously driving west, which is towards sunset here. And so the sun was in our eyes, his eyes, kind of, for a while. And then it was dark. And so then it's just a long drive. And then it's the constant awareness too, right? Like, I don't know about you guys, but we play all sorts of little games, not games, but of who's who, what car is what, like who's watching what car, because, you're looking for police and I don't know. And we're keeping track of, what cars where. So there was a student driver car, and there was a car with a Disneyland sticker, and there was the whatever car. And it was like, oh yeah, we passed Disneyland a while ago. They've caught up or whatever when we got off. And I don't know, here's the student driver again. And I don't know, just all of that. It's a lot of energy. So we walked in the house and he literally brushed his teeth and went to bed, like clonked into bed. And so today has just been kind of, like I said, hanging out. And he did some yard work, and we watched a little soccer this morning, actually, but from one of the games that got played yesterday. And yeah, that's kind of it. So let's see. It's so funny to me why I have so many of some numbers and like not a lot of other numbers. It's interesting. I like that. That looks a little, I mean, it is Christmas. It looks a little Christmas, right? Okay, so we won't do that. I kind of like that one. Last month, I kind of made some little, I don't know, what do we call them? I'm going to cut this down. And I cut it too small, just in case you guys were wondering for the cliffhanger. you know, when you put like two or three little things together for a little cluster, Um, Last month I kind of did that, but I'm a little behind at this point and I just want to kind of get some numbers down. I can always add stuff and do all of that. So, I mean, well, it's not completely too small. It's just not the size I thought. Okay, this glue needs to like go in the microwave. I don't even know. I don't know if that's a thing. Don't do it. Like you didn't hear that from me. Unless it's a thing and then it's okay. Then do it. I've never put glue in the microwave. I'm just saying it needs to be melted just like an ooch. It's just a little sticky. So, yeah. So that's that. I still need another day, if I'm going to be honest. Whew, I have a heavy work week coming up. And by heavy, I mean like 8-hour days. And by 8-hour days, I mean 8 hours back to back to back with no break scheduled. So, yeah. Okay, there's that one. Is that kind of fun? I mean, some of these are kind of fun, but they're like too small. This one's from Jenny Meiji, and that one's really cute. This red one would work. And then look at the Christmas one. Maybe the Christmas one would work. I know you guys, I say it every single month, but like, please make sure if you have stuff that you are not ruling out what it could be for, because this is one of my sheets that I've used time and time again from Christmas. And obviously it doesn't have to be just for Christmas. And so sometimes I cut off, obviously, the green, but I think we'll leave it on this month because it matches the apple page. So that's kind of fun. I obviously cut it too close on one edge, but it's okay. It's okay. All right. So how's your guys' September going? Because I'll tell you what, this month has snuck up on me. I mean, granted, summer was long and it went fast, but it was long in terms of like stuff to do, emotional. We had lots of big events type thing. And all of a sudden it's September. Like, I got stuff to do. I got like, it's already September. So what is going on in your world for September? What's new or what's exciting or what's capturing your attention right now? I'll tell you what I need to do. I need to, I keep looking. I thought this was one. I need to print up. Oh, there were cameras too. Shoot. Maybe those are days. I don't know where all of my sheets are, you guys. But anyway, we're just going to use what we have. This is a sticker. I'm trying to think if we have anything else going on. We did look at the schedule for games, and we're trying to plot out like our next, like when can we really travel and what games could we make. They have another game in Oregon, which we'll obviously go to. And then they do have some games in Idaho. I just don't know. I don't know how logistically. And Rue is not traveling, so we wouldn't even see her at those games. So then, like, when are we going back to campus? So I was definitely planning on going to Parents' Weekend. Ironically, I was talking to some of the parents, and they may not be going. And I was like, what? And the weird thing is what? Oh my gosh, there's the sheet I need. Carrie made those for me, or not for me. She made those and sent me them. Gave them to me is probably a better, I can't even speak. So sorry. I'm trying to think if this weekend. Okay, we have plenty of football coming up. I'm going to save it. Okay. I need to look at the football schedule as well. Some of the parents were saying, like, they may not go to parents' weekend because why? There must be a football game. So, but they were saying also that, like, one, it's super crazy, obviously. And two, like, they go out for so many other weekends that they don't need to be there on the crazy parents' weekend. And I was like, oh, well, that kind of makes sense. So I was like, I got to talk to Rue and see. I don't know really what other activities are going on. We need to look at the calendar and see, from the university, what activities are happening and see what she needs. But I don't know if, I don't know how much longer I can make it than that. We were talking to our boy on the way home yesterday, and it was like, right, whatever. And I was still like kind of sad and tearful, and we were saying, yeah, it's emotional, and like, she was happy to see us, and I'm like, she misses me, and we were kind of laughing. I was like, like, you miss me and have to see me. And he kind of laughed, and I'm like, okay, you didn't have to laugh, like, because he's just such a different bird, and he's just been, he's just fine. So, I mean, he likes it when we visit, of course, but anyway, he doesn't cry when we leave, I guess. Rue cries, I cry, everybody cries. Dad was crying, we were all crying, so. Anyway. Okay, you guys, I have been chit-chatting, and I swear I haven't really checked. I hope I'm just like on the right number. I don't even want to check. Should we check now? I have a conscious awareness that we should check. Yeesh, capiche. All right, let me see. Do we check or not? I don't know. Okay, I really like this one. Okay, I'll check just because now I'm nervous. Okay, today is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I love that. 23. We're killing it. I do, however, really like the more colorful pages. Yeah, so we'll be adding some color, obviously, as we go. I don't know. I don't know. Like, yeah. If we just want to watercolor these or what. Do we want to put this up here? Where do we want to put it? Up here? Up here. All right, there it is. 23, 24. Just trying to think. I was going to tell you guys one more thing. You guys, I got news from the place that I wanted to have the meet and greet, retreat, if you will. Kind of bummed. I might try and call her back. I don't know. I just think it's such short notice at this point. They had a room in October, and I don't know. We somehow miscommunicated, and she's like, I need a deposit by this day to hold the room. And I was like, well, I am not giving you a deposit for the day. I don't know if I have that many people coming. So I think I have to like commit and just say I'm hosting and then rent it out. If you build it, they will come, right? I think that's what we need to do. So that would obviously mean enough time for everyone to say, yes, they're coming, because, yeah, otherwise, yeah. So that's where that is. So I'm not too sure about that, but I do think a couple of you commented, I think I'm going to try and come down for the expo, which is the first weekend in November. So down to California, that is. So, and I was thinking, I did find a place up here in Washington that I could host a little retreat that would be like a day thing, not a stay at a, I don't know. I'm still bummed. I want to go to Big Bear and use this thing. Anyway, so we'll see, we'll see. But that's the latest on that. But I apologize because I haven't been communicating about it because I didn't really have the details on it. And that's why. So I think I'm going to do two things. Well, one, I'll make a post on here just literally about that, not about anything else, so it doesn't get lost anywhere. And two, I'll have you guys let me know if you're interested in coming. And if you're interested, what that means. Like, does it mean we're going to meet at the expo and have a crop table there, which would be kind of fun? Or if I'm going to be in town that weekend, do you want me to see if I can get just another hotel space or something somewhere else, like for a day retreat or something? I'm not too sure. So I'll make a post, but that's kind of where we're at with that. I feel like this one needs to go over here. 25, 26, we're almost done. I again think it's so crazy that I have so many numbers in some things and not in others. But, all right, we're going to continue using these giant numbers. These are some of my favorite ones from Pam. And again, I know, although this is red, I really like this beetle bob bug though. Oh, and you guys, I made that wonky tape and you guys are so sweet. A lot of you were like, oh, fun idea. So someone said they used the leftover sticker sheet for it. So like this is a sticker sheet. You could peel this off and then, I mean, you'd have to glue, you could stick stuff on here and then you'd still have to glue this on, but you could stick stuff on here, and then glue it later. It would still go into your drawer is the point, right? So anyway, I thought that was kind of fun. All right. Oh, I was going to look at the Beetle Bop for just 1 second because these are stinking cute. I think these are from Lynn. No, maybe Pam. I don't know. Look at the little bug. Oh my gosh, he's adorable. Okay, we'll use him. I've been using a lot of these. He doesn't really have red in him either. I can't remember. Please forgive me. They're either from Lynn or from Pam. I am a Patreon, and I have been a Patreon for a very long time of both, and so I forgot who made these adorable little guys. So, all right, we'll put him up there, and what? We don't even need to erase this right now, but we can. Hope I'm not shaking you too much. Okay. So, 26, 27. And I could just do this all with my heat gun, but that's all right. You guys, we're almost done. And then I think that will be it. I'm so tempted to use Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Okay. Tuesday, 27, Tuesday. This is Wednesday. Thursday. That's not right. Is that right? Is Thursday a Friday? Is Thursday a Friday? Wow. No, Allison, it's not. The 30th is a Friday. Oh, my gosh. Allison. Yay. Okay, well, here we go. I was going to put... That's so funny. The little football on this number. But, of course, Tuesday's the one night we don't have football. Of course. This little girl seems like she could make the run on the 27th. It's probably how I'll be feeling because it's a Tuesday, so we can just make a safe bet. I'm going to take this whole thing. I'm not even going to cut off the edges. Like, I'm not going to fussy cut her because I don't need to, and I think that's fine. I'll erase it later. The writing. I'll erase the writing later. And you guys, I'm like literally running out of numbers on some of these. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. And I keep kind of using the same ones, so I'm trying not to do that, but I really like them. Okay, we're going to leave that one blank for right now, just because I also know that I did print up some this month and that I haven't used any of those. So 29th, maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll wait and figure out what I printed up. So at least I can use I don't know, one or two of them. I'm not too sure. Some of these I cannot use. They are waiting until October. I'm so excited. Look at the lemons, you guys. Oh, I really like them. What is happening here? Is that how that goes? Oh, you guys, look at the lemons. Okay, we're not using them. That's too summery. And it's about to be October because this is the last day. This will go down here like, right? Yeah, okay. This will go down here like this. And that will be the end of the month. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm not going to get into my words yet for names of days because, like I said, I did print up stuff. And so I want to go check and see what that is. But that's where we're getting. So we got stuff on pages, like we know where stuff goes. I just now need to come back and do a journal with me and kind of figure out, like, get the page actually together. But we did get some numbers down. Well, most of the numbers down. And those are kind of prepped. Now we're going to have to figure out what we want to do on, well, pages like this for one, because that's a lot of white inventory. I mean, the second half of the book, I think I started to decide I'm going to do the paper a little. I'm not too sure. But anyway, I don't, like, this is a lot of white grid paper. I mean, with glitches. So we're going to have to do, but I mean, it's so easily, right, covered up. It's not a problem. It's just like in my awareness, if you will. And we have lots of ephemera we can use, so it's super fun. And I'm going to start my yoga challenge tomorrow. So we have our little yoga cards that will hopefully be on each page, right? We'll see. All right. So, yeah. Okay. So that's the hot mess of September so far, you guys. Holy cow. Oh yeah. Here's the number 5 and Monday that I already got out. We should just do it. Let's just do it and finish with today. Sunday was, here we go. Well, at least I'm consistent in what I want. Look at that. Look at that. All right. So we'll put 5 away. We'll put this little ditty down. Oh, I ripped it, you guys. It's okay. Because the tear is on top of this, let's just talk. I got to figure out where I'm going to put it. I think I want it in this corner. because it ripped this way and this is the bottom piece, right? I'm going to put this piece down first. Okay, and then I'm just going to, oh God, Allison, you ding dong. I guess I should see how much it curves. I wasn't quite too sure the placement of that. Okay, I'm going to put that piece down first, and then this one. Can go, for the most part, on top. And we can play with it just a bit if we need to marker that or something. And then I already cut this out, or chose this, so I might as well use that if that was what my previous self wanted me to use, from Jenny Mae June. She's so cute. So cute. All right. I mean, we could cover it up like that even. That would be crazy. Putting the sticker right over the number. No one will know. No one will know. Look at that. We'll just do... I'm telling you guys, it's all fixable. Okay. Except for this crazy journal. It is my hot mess journal of September. So thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. I cannot wait to hear how your month is already going, because it's already going. It's like we're already in September. So I hope it's going well for you. I hope you're having a great Labor Day, if this is what you celebrate as well. I'm going to go outside and go for a walk and enjoy the sunshine, and try and figure out some dinner and what the rest of my week might look like. So I hope you're well. I appreciate you hanging out with me and spending some time with me. And I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care. Bye.